Hello everybody, this is a little bit different, so we're going to get, I just fancied it, we were having a few games anyway, so I thought I might as well stream it. It's been a while since I've done any streaming, so thought it made sense, so here we are. So we're going to get straight into it today, no messing about, straight into the FUT Champs. We've just been playing rather well, it must be said, so hopefully, we've just qualified, we're going to redeem as entry now, so hopefully we are going to be playing rather well today. This is a team that we are going with. Something a little bit different. So it's Edison in goal. It's a back three of Bonucci. Now, Bonucci's been our captain for God knows how long. In fact, let's have a look. Bonucci's played 597 games for us. So Bonucci is captain at the back. We've then got Slotterbeck, who we're just going to stick a card on as well. Rudiger at the back as well. Trippier on the right. Havertz on the left. It's a midfield two of Sergio Ramos and Luka Modric, with a front three of Cole Palmer, Richarlison and Dzeko. That is the team that we're going to be going. We've got plenty of players on the bench that are decent as well, so we're going to get stuck straight into it. And why not? Because it's a gorgeous Sunday as well, to be fair. I'm having such a productive day. It's ridiculous, but I'm hoping we are going to get some decent wins. I fancy it. I've been playing well in this first game, so hopefully we can continue to be playing well in this as well. Let me know if the volume's bang on, because it's been a while since I've streamed anything, especially off the PlayStation. The F1 Manager we've been doing a fair bit of, but I'm hoping we're going to start well today. And it's good. Do you know what's beautiful about this and all? Having the internet that can do both streaming and playing at the same time. But let's hope we get a positive start here, because we have been playing rather well in the couple of little warm-up games I've just been playing. I've just had to get all the PS5 set back up again for streaming, and that's not the best ball at all to kick us off with. But like I said, we don't play this as much anymore, but I just fancied a game right today. Like, my F1 Manager series is now done, so I thought, you know what, been at gym, done everything, I thought I just fancy a game of FIFA today, and then I thought, oh, I might stream it then as well. So especially after the Champions League last night, the football season is now ended, of course, so let's hope we have a positive start. But we haven't. Soloff. Right, let's settle in now then. Let's get stuck into this, because we aren't going to be losing this first game, I can assure you of that. Bonucci down to Slotterbeck. And I would fancy us in this game. Like I said, we've just played we've just absolutely smashed somebody in one of the warm-up games. Oh, and that's so close to going through to Modric. And this guy, straight away, playing out from the bike. Dzeko can't quite get it into him, but we're starting to come into this now. Palmer. Trippier's out at right. Crossing's a big feature of our game. Richarlison can't quite get there. And now Royce tried. That's a lovely little knock from Royce, to be fair. And that's gone through. And is he onside? He is. Rudiger, a bit of work to do here. He's not going to score from there. I mean, Edison nearly did let him, to be fair. Now corner to defend. Into middle, Savio. Defending to do here. And we've given a penalty away. This has been a belting start. Right then. Save this. I reckon he's going top left. And he's not. He's gone top right. 2-0 down. I didn't think that were a penalty, personally. I think he's quite fortunate there. I mean, the good thing is, we've cut him open twice when we've gone forward. I think we will get goals here. We've just got to settle into this a little bit. Start playing our game. Out to Palmer on right. We are going to get goals here, and this might be the first one that we do get. Although Upamecano, he's very tricky. He likes a little flick up in air, this kid. Must be said. Miguel. That's lovely. That in. Come on, Trips. Beautiful ball. Right, here we go. Go on, Dzeko. Get your son on your bike, lad. We'll come into this. We'll get next goal. I feel we're better. I feel we are the better player than this kid. We've just had a difficult start here. And we keep having a difficult start, especially when we're playing things like that. And now we've got problems. And Bonucci's not really got his foot in there. And it's into the middle again. And he should score. He really should score that. And I think that would have been us pretty much dead and buried. But Havertz into Richarlison. Back to Havertz. We're going to start coming into this in a moment. Modric back to Havertz. Into Dzeko. This is better. And that's a good save from their keeper, to be fair to him. And now we've got a corner, and we are dangerous from set pieces. Whipped in, Rudiger with the header. It's a good save again, and it's cleared away. More defending to do, and we've just missed a couple of tackles. Not missed that one, though, with Bonucci, which was a great tackle. Now into Modric again. Dispossessed in the midfield. Can't be giving the ball away there. And we will play out again. That's it. This is better. This is better from us. Into Ramos, then Palmer, just about holds it up. Tries to go into Dzeko and does, and he's offside. My word. Charlison can't quite get there. Upamecano, we're going to get goals. You jammy sod. And again. I think when we get this next goal, which we will do, because he's not scoring again now, we're in total control of this game. We've let in 2 bad goals. We've given a penalty away. And we're not going to make that. That's a lovely little flick, to be fair to him. And that's a decent ball in. But Slotterbeck does well. I thought Slotterbeck for Dortmund last night played really, really well. Richarlison's done well there as well. And we've just about kept it in. We've just got to take his time. Draw him out a little bit. Into Modric. Havertz possibly could go down left-hand side, and he does. And now this is a chance for Havertz to get forward. It's crossed in. There he's Cole Palmer. Oh, and it's a good save once again from the keeper. 2-0 down, but like I say, I do think we're the better player here. We are going to come into this. And I think this kid actually thinks he's a little bit better than he is. And we've just gone wrong way on a couple of occasions. He's expecting us to cut back in all the time. And like I say, he does like a little flick up in air. But yeah, he expects us to cut back all the time, which we normally don't do. As we try and put that one into the middle. Modric ain't going to get that. And now Teller down this left-hand side. Defending to be done again. And this time it's a corner, throw-in to us. That's better. Down the left, into Richarlison. This is it. We are going to get chances, and this is one. Dzeko, and he moved keeper, but we get the goal. Great goal, Dzeko. 2-1, we're back in it. Only a matter of time, this. Oh, and he really does think he's something special, this kid, as well. And well done, Richarlison. Richarlison's been one of sort of the finds I've found. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're not going to have the meta team and the super side, but I mean, we've picked up some decent players along as little RTG this year. And we're starting to motor now. Richarlison down left-hand side. Can we cut inside? We do this time. Into Dzeko. Modric is there. Palmer's there. Told you we were going to come back into it. 2-2. And that just smacks of frustration from his side. He's obviously got an early lead. I think he thought he was going to run away with this, but he's certainly in. And we will take that all day long after being 2-0 down. After being 2-0 down early doors, I think that's a good recovery from us. Absolutely. And I think we're in sort of 20-30 minutes this second half. I think we'll put this kid to bed, if I'm honest. He's a very weird player, it must be said. Not a player you can really get into a rhythm against. And I actually think he's starting to play the proverbial now. He's... oh, we can't let that happen. We can't let him go in front again. And Ederson makes a good save, to be fair to him. Difficult one, that, for him to get to, but he did do it well. And now there's a ball down that left-hand side. Richarlison, we're going to go into him. Can he get it into Dzeko? He can. We're going to take a touch, and Tar, I mean, did very well there to get that, to be fair. He's actually injured Dzeko in the process as well. Now Teller down our right-hand side. Defending to do again. Havertz does it well. Now Richarlison, that's a good ball. As we move forward again, Richarlison down the left-hand side. There's a ball into Cole Palmer. Couldn't quite get it across to him. And now with more defending to do. That's a good foot in again. We are defending well now. Come on, Richarlison. Cut back. Not too much on. Play the patient game. Into Ramos, out to the right to Trippier. Can't get the crossing first time, but can at the second time of asking, and nearly gets it into Dzeko. And now Miguel down the right. That's a great ball to that side, to be fair. I hope he doesn't keep that in, which he doesn't. As our battery controller's just dying a little bit. Now into trips, come on.
This is Sergio Ramos. Dzeko, an effective challenge.
Beautiful work. Beautiful work. And he's lashed out there. He can't catch us, this kid. Dzeko. Back stick, he's on. Oh, he just couldn't get it to him. My word. Little knock into the back stick there. Palmer can't quite get on that one. It's headed towards Modric on the edge of the box. Oh, this kid does really play very, very strangely at times. You jammy sod. Run himself out of play, bless him there. Well done, Modric. Richarlison. He thinks I'm coming inside all the time. And if we get a good ball into the middle, which we do there, it bounces off Trippier. Oh, and it nearly bounced in our favour. And now he will come away down this right-hand side with his Savio. Defending to be done again. That's a good ball into Sorloth, to be fair. But Bonucci will tidy up with a plum. And we'll just dink that into midfield. Little touch. Dispossessed, though. Creating his own problems. There's a pass through. Sorloth's in. We really shouldn't be losing this game of football. Come on, Trips. It could be 4, you know. No, it's not going to be. Looking left and right for passes. Oh, and can't get it through the middle. We need to get it wider. I tell you something. It's a good job Slotterbeck's got a little bit of pace about him. And so has Cole Palmer. And afterwards, that's got to be a foul. That could be a sending off, to be fair to him. And he has been sent off. Right, there's opportunities now for us. There really is. Right, we're going to try and go into Cole Palmer. Little pass into Havertz. And how on earth has that not gone in? I thought a little tap round the side would have done it. And now Teller has got the run on Modric. Bonucci's not the quickest. But Bonucci deals with it beautifully, to be fair to him. And we want to make this count while he's got a couple of centre-halves there. Or one of his centre-halves not on the pitch. It'd be nice to make this count and we lose possession. In a poor area. Bonucci wins it back. And we are struggling just to take us time a little bit. There's a good pass onto the right-hand side and Trippier. Opportunities now to get this into the middle. Dzeko made the run, then stopped it. And this kid just wants to get a centre-half on the pitch. And we're going to not try and let him here as we go in towards Ramos. Now into Cole Palmer. Little knock-off into Dzeko. Into Palmer again. Puts back. Dzeko should have shot. Modric can shoot. And it's palmed away by his keeper. Not quite happening for us at this moment in time. This would be a really disappointing start, to be fair. We should definitely be beating this kid. He's not that good a player. We will get there. Hopefully from this corner. Rudiger's on it. It's palmed away. Dzeko can't react quick enough. Modric then doesn't pick it up. Sergio Ramos does. It's back into him. There's a switch to the left-hand side and Havertz. Right. Can we go again here? Richarlison. Back to Havertz. Lovely one too. Can we get the ball across? We can. And Cole Palmer just can't quite get it. And then this kid, Salvio, has just ran through 3 of us. And then Rudiger deals with it beautifully. Into Dzeko. Now Richarlison. Richarlison takes a touch. Dzeko's in the middle. He's got to keep running. And it's another tackle from behind. We are going to get a corner. And it's another one where we've got to put this into the box. Trippier runs across. It's going to be put into the middle. It's whipped in well. Palmer heads it at the near post. And that is not enough. Oh, and he goes very close to getting it away. We need one more chance, and we've got to take it. I think we'll get one more chance. I think. He might get one more chance. And he nearly scores it, to be fair to him. Come on, boys. Trippier into Palmer. Now into Dzeko. Come on. We need an opportunity. There is a ball into Baka. I don't know if she were offside. She weren't. We're going to go back into Palmer. We're working it well. I cannot believe he saved that. I cannot believe he has saved that. We've got to get the ball forward quickly. Baka can't quite keep it. It's played forward again. And that is as bad a start as we could have possibly hoped for. My word. I don't know how we've lost that. The chances we have had to make that, shocking. That's a bad start to proceedings, isn't it? Right. We'll get straight into the next one now, I think. We've got to be doing better than that. The chances we had there, I mean, that one at the end, it's a great save from his keeper, but we've got to be putting that in back at net, to be fair. Right, next up, we're going to have to not happy with that performance at all. This Solof's quite a popular card at the minute. Bearing in mind, the reason Dzeko's playing and Bonucci, we've had these two for, I mean, basically since the game come out, so that's a good block from Trips. Right. Lock in now. It's a decent ball in. It's a good save from Edison. It's off the post, and that will be a... We've got to watch that then. This Soloff is the man that we've come up against him twice now so far. And we are very much giving the ball away in bad areas at times. Ramos can't quite win it back. This kid, like that last kid, you could tell I felt we were a better player. This kid is a good player. You can tell straight away. We're having to do some serious defending here. And it's 1-0 to him. And this is looking a little bit ominous at the minute. We've just lost a game that we should never have lost. And this kid's a little bit better. It's a good head of that from Richarlison, to be fair to him. Into Modric. Tries to take a touch again. Getting caught in midfield. And this is becoming a repeated pattern. Pattern. 2-0 down. And it's not quite working for us. Come on. That's a good ball into Havertz, to be fair. Oh, we are not looking for options. That's a good ball out to Trippier. We'll get this into the box. Modric is there. Not the man you would expect to be on the end of that cross, but that is a decent goal and it gets us back into the game. I think he'll be a little bit upset with that. But that being said, we're right back in this now. The crossing is a big part of our game. Getting it out wide to Trippier, into Havertz, getting them balls into the box. It's a big part of what we do. And Palmer's done very well there, as has Trippier. And Dzeko, as much as I love him, and he's scored a lot of goals for me this year on this game, isn't the best in those situations. That's a decent ball out to the side. And keeper should have that comfortably. Ah, terrible ball to give away. And again. Oh, we tried to knock that past and go, but didn't quite manage to do it. Giroud's playing exceptionally well.
Looking to put the cross in, and that will ease any defensive worry.
That's a great one too. Richarlison, big touch. We are in here. Oh, and we make the pass and don't quite manage to get it through. And now he will come forward. And there's defending to do our end. And Bonucci should go on under that, which he does. That's it. We're starting to come into this now. That's a lovely little turn away as well. Modric. Look at that for a dink. Into Richarlison. Into Cole Palmer. It's a lovely touch. And it's good defending again from Militao. That's twice he's saved him. Oh, and again, he's 2 or 3 tackles he's going at the back. Been absolutely superb. That wasn't a bad one either. It's not long towards Richarlison. It's a lovely little knockdown. And again, he's playing an exceptionally high line. I think a little 1-2 here will sort this kid out no end. And that's a great tackle from Bonucci, but Renato Sanchez manages to keep it, but not for too long. And we are just, at times, not being accurate enough with his passing. And that is costing us possession and putting us under a bit of pressure. And we nearly go hold of that one, to be fair, as it's knocked down this left-hand side, and that will go out. Come on, boys. So only 1 goal. That's a little decent passing to Richarlison. We've got to outball in these areas. There's a bolt at right-hand side and Trippier, and Ramos pings it, and I reckon Trips might get that. But it's good defending from him once again. And that is great defending. Come on. Get that ball into Dzeko. We've got men over. It's into Modric now. Kai Havertz. Oh, and it's off the post. And we don't get the bounce. My word, how close were that? And Havertz does well again. We're starting to come into this now. Trippier into Palmer. Can we get it back to Trips? He can't, unfortunately. And Theo Hernandez will pick it up. And again, we look to press from the front with Cole Palmer. And he does eventually manage to play it out. That's a good footing again. We're coming into this. Come on, boys. It's us in the ascendancy. That's a heavy touch. Are we going to manage to get it? We're not, but it will be a corner. And we are a threat from corners. It's whipped into the middle. Slotterbeck is there. And that is 2-2. Get in there. I mean, since he's got them first couple of goals, we've been totally dominant. And that's a proper Sergio Ramos tackle, to be fair to him. Oh, you. We don't mind doing a bit of kicking. Bonucci, fantastic. Right, here we go again. Can we play that? Oh, Richarlison, if that goes through. Sergio Ramos has been absolutely fantastic. After that first sort of 10 minutes, Sergio Ramos has been wonderful. And like I said, bad start, shocking start once again. But as soon as we got into it a little bit, things started to change. So I'm optimistic we can get off the mark here in the second half. But just got to be a little bit more clinical. Some of his passing in midfield has been not the best, I think we could say. We've turned over possession a little bit more than we would like to. But at this moment, we're doing enough. We're back in it. And I reckon a quick fire couple of goals might get rid of this kid. We've got to get Modric involved as well. And stuff like that. I mean, Dzeko. We don't need a bad start to the half again. And Bonucci has done exceptionally well. It's not the best clearance from Edison. But to be fair, he's probably cleared it better than I did. And Richarlison does well there. We go into Havertz. There's a ball around the corner for Richarlison. Takes a touch. And Mukiele gets it away. Havertz should pick that up and does. And we managed to sort it out between us. Again, you can't give the ball away in that situation. I'm amazed he's not gone back into Giroud. He has now. But again, Rudiger does very well. And he is. He's just closing us down a little bit faster than we'd possibly like. That is one hell of a pass from Dzeko. I bet I couldn't do that again if I tried. Oh, and you so nearly gave that away. Havertz doesn't win the header. Giroud brings it down. I'm quite interested in this Giroud card, to be fair. Pulisic has done very well there. And that, once again, exceptionally frustrating. We should be better than this. Keep getting ball away midfield. And it's going to cost you eventually. Well, Bonucci does well. Oh. Good header. Not quite good enough. Not quite quick enough. Thought he'd go back inside there. He didn't. He's put a good ball in. Havertz as well. There was very little on. And again, can't hold the ball. We're getting pressed. We need to go wider. We're getting involved in a game here that we don't really want to be involved in. I mean, look where his centre-halves are. They're bang on halfway line. Havertz does well. Is he going to get away a corner? He is. More pressure on us. Ah, dear. No, that is not how we need to be playing this. Well done, Rudiger. Right, come on. Bit of space. That's the space. That's a good opportunity. And we don't finish. And this were opportunity like Dortmund last night. Just not taking us chances. Again, we do tend to be quite decent from corners as it's headed away well. And it's not bounced for as it has. And it's fell to Dzeko. And it's a good save again from Petr Cech. We are not being clinical enough. And Havertz should sort that out. And he doesn't. Slotterbeck helps him out. He doesn't sort it out. He's played into the middle. And Ederson makes a very, very good save indeed. Oh, opportunity. Massive. Oh, come on, Cole Palmer. Couldn't quite get past him. We get past him. I think we're away. Giroud. It's a good tackle by Bonucci, that. And it's a decent ball if Cole Palmer can get there, which he can't. That's a better ball. Come on, Cole. Lovely touch. This could be an opportunity. He's past one. He goes into Dzeko. And again, just breaks down when we can't afford it to. And now it goes into Giroud. Rudiger does well. Palmer. We have to go right towards Trippier. Takes a touch inside. Goes back to Dzeko. Palmer. We're trying to find some sort of space. Oh my God, what a ball that is. I mean, that's a great ball, to be fair. And Pulisic, defending to be done, and defending done with a plum. Now Palmer, Dzeko. We go all the way back. Dzeko is not doing it at the moment. Oh dear, come on. And this kid's taking a few more risks now. And I think he's quite happy to hold on to the ball. And then he split the defence. Bonucci defending to do, and he does the defending very well. And we get a little bit fortunate in fairness to us. Now to Edison, now into Palmer. Goes into Dzeko again. Into Cole Palmer. This is where we need to be. Down the right-hand side. It's played on for Trippier. Whipped into the middle. It goes over everyone. Now into Havertz. Oh, and we're looking for options. And he's just defended it very, very well. And there were nowhere, really, for us to go. As it now goes into Dzeko again. Gives the ball away. Not happening at all. And Bonucci does well. Now Richarlison. Dzeko again. Is there a ball to be played? There is to the right-hand side and Trippier. Then he tries to go into Palmer. It's a good couple of touches. Can he get a pass away? He can't. And that is 2 defeats from 2. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Right, we're not going off on a 2-0 defeat on 2 losses from 2 games. I can assure you of that. We're going to give it another one and see how we get on here. If we can get in, of course. Right. It's one of them lean forward sort of things, this now.
I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the former England striker
Ajax.
Smith for commentary. We've got action from the Champions Finals coming right up.
I mean, that's quite a team, isn't it?
Thanks, Guy.
That is quite a team, that.
It's important they get off to a good start, play their way into the game, be confident on the ball, and hopefully we won't be disappointed.
How do you keep track of the ball? Not too well, Paul, at this moment in time, it must be said. Yeah, I thought I'll just... I were having a few games. I thought I'll get the PS5 set up and like I say, I have a few. But how do I keep track of the ball? I'm not keeping track of it very well, to be fair, at this moment in time. Normally win a lot more than I lose, but at the moment it's not going so well. But as it's crossed in, this might be a good start, and it is. And that is what we needed. We needed a good start in a game. We've not been in front really yet. Apart from that Irish game, I think we were maybe... no, we equalised. We didn't get in front. But, yeah, not been a positive start for us at the minute. It were a toss-up between playing this or getting the new F1 game, and I think I've might have made the wrong decision today. But we are starting very well in this game, and this is a bit more like it from us. Richarlison's in the middle, and Havertz just can't get it over the defender as it's knocked out to this left-hand side. But we're well in it this game. This is more like it from us. Modric, Richarlison, Palmer, get in there. That is much more like it from us. No, it's always good to... Exactly, it is good to mix it up a little bit. And like I say, I'm sort of working out a few plans now of what I'm doing with the channel and stuff before the new F1 manager comes out. So it's sort of a toss-up between that, this bit of flight simming. I don't know yet. I'm still working it out. This, Dzeko. Oh, now that is a finish. That... Look at that. Whoa, fantastic. Dzeko had an absolute mare in that last game. Done fantastically well there. And he's never staying, surely. That's got to be enough to send anybody home, man. It that one. My goodness. Head in, Dzeko. Yeah, we're totally in control of this game here. Richarlison's in again. Done well. It's another decent touch. Keeper saves it well this time. Rudiger. It's 4. This kid should be gone. This kid. I would suggest, mate, it's game over. You are not going to compete with us here. I think if I were in his position, I think I'd be quitting now. This has been a very, very bad start for him. But he's 4-0 in 17 minutes. And we've nicked it off him again. Dzeko's in. And we've knackered it up. We've tried to take it round the keeper. And it was not the correct decision. Beckham. Not the correct decision. I think, see, we bang another couple of goals in. This kid's gone. It's a nice win. We move on. So we need to be clinical with this kid here. And that's a bad ball. The amount of times I've given ball away in midfield today has been crazy. That's a great ball. And again, possibly should score. Another corner. Palmer this time. Wide of the left-hand post. Oh, so close. Oh, he's going to be one of them, innit? I mean, we're pressing so well here. I mean, game's done. I'm saying that. Yeah, game is done. That's what we need to be better in midfield. We've got to be better in midfield. That's where we've not been at as best so far today. But Havertz, that's a good ball. Richarlison, dink over the top. Palmer, again, just can't quite. Just cannot quite get it. Slotterbeck, though, beautifully done. Havertz into Richarlison. Lovely stuff. Modric. Are we not having a free kick? I'm going to say, right. They will be queuing up to take it from here. But it is going to be Kieran Trippier. Oh, and it's just not got enough on it. Richarlison. Oh. Ah. Not quite. Not quite. Go on, Trips. Go on, Trips. See, this is a game that now we're 4-0. Oh, that's a bit rash. Got to step up at the right time. Well done, Bonucci. Fantastic leader, captain.
Kieran Trippier.
Superb stuff. I think we might be getting rid of this kid in a minute. Go on. This is it. Now. Surely he's quitting. Oh, that's it. That's beautiful. Game over. Good night, mate. That will do. Surely that's got to be a quit. Surely it has. He's not going to quit, is he? He's really not going to quit. Oh, my word. How is he not quitting? This could be 9 or 10, this. And he's just, yeah. I mean, look, this finish from Dzeko is absolutely immense. No, he wants to continue on. So that means we've just got to keep scoring goals until we break his morale completely. Oh, well done, Kai Havertz. Well done, Dzeko. Not quite happening again. Got runners right and left into Palmer. He's done well. Gets it across. Can't quite get it. Keep it as well. No, you're never going to get past me, mate. It's never going to happen for you. Dzeko actually keeps hold of the ball very, very well there. Oh, and we tried to play it into Palmer. Can't quite get it there.
They've made some really good opportunities too, and I'm sure the manager will be happy going in at the break with this advantage.
See, this is one of them where, as much as you don't want to slack off, and you try not to, it's just a little bit. You sort of naturally do it. You naturally slack off. You're 5-0 up. You're not really having to sort of really go for it at any point. You're so comfortable.
Second half kicks off.
And this kid obviously wants to continue, and fair credit to him. Maybe trying to learn a little bit. Bit of practicing, whatever. That's not the best touch. I mean, in midfield in this game, we've totally dominated and we've not given ball away that much. We've won ball back well at times. Mendy coming forward. Benucci does well this time. It's that sort of situation where we're not normally doing things like that. And he's got a goal back.
Something. We say you never know sometimes, but I think we do.
I think we do know. I think we do know.
The score now 5-1 as we restart once more. Mendy.
Palmer. Oh, and that's not a foul? No, we're not having a foul for that. It's been so comfortable, and this kid's obviously not. Playing with a little bit of... well, it's nothing to lose, has it? Amount of times I've given the ball away in midfield on this game today is crazy. Which is something I very rarely do. That's a lovely ball. Trippier. Oh, I wondered if he were going to slide in there. He hasn't. And we will have a corner. As it's whipped into the middle. Go on, Cole Palmer. Go on, Cole Palmer. No, and he defends it well, to be fair to him. Good tackle. Modric. Dzeko. Do you know, Dzeko can just not keep hold of possession at times. Ramos, lovely. Palmer. But I can't put it all on him because I'm doing it with quite a few players today. That's where we need to go. Go wide. Go wide. Like that. Switch the play. Down the right-hand side, there's an opportunity for Richarlison, and he should score. Good footing, good footing, good footing, good touch. Oh, lovely. That's beautiful, Dzeko. Beautiful work. Edin Dzeko. Oh, that's short. What a ball. Oh, that's... It's a good ball as well. We'll try an ambitious one. And again, that's a sign that you whatever you are up now, because you won't be trying things like that. That were a bit petulant.
Played by the ref. Ronaldo.
Beautiful work. It's been comfortable. It's been very, very comfortable. Little dink over top for Richarlison. Takes a nice touch. Cuts back. We can see Palmer. Does he time his run? He does. But it goes into his keeper. Lovely work from Rudiger. It's very scrappy, this. It's there's not too much, to be fair. Trippier into Ramos. That's a good ball, that. That's a lovely ball, that, from Modric. Palmer's at the back stick. Palmer's at the back stick. He misses the header. It comes to Trippier. He puts it back in. Out for a throw-in. Now, we're going to go a long throw here. Oh, we're not, because he might actually quit now. Is he going to quit? I mean, there's not much left to play for here. I think he's given a good account of himself in this second half. I think it's 1-1 in second half, isn't it? So he's given himself a good account of himself. But, I mean, we've totally dominated. I mean, that were probably best. That would pick at goals team-wise. We just cut through him like he weren't even there. This goal, though, that is class. Absolutely class, that finish from Dzeko. Wonderful finish into the top right-hand corner. Richarlison then followed it up. I think, did he? Yeah, he finished as well. No, he didn't. Good save from his keeper. But He's wanting to continue playing. Fair play to him. We're going to chuck a long one into the middle. Can't quite get the header on it.
A throwaway of possession.
Go on, mate. This player, you can tell sort of what he's actually going to do before he does it. That's a good put in, that.
Has stopped any potential
Little
danger.
dink up top now. Palmer. Dzeko. Dzeko's got an opportunity to run.
Good run. Now, can he
I
pick
thought
up
he
the
might
ball?
dive in for a tackle. In fairness to him, I've got to say, defensively, although his positional play at times isn't the best, he doesn't dive into tackles. Says me diving into one there. Doesn't dive into one at all. Palmer, we're going to try another one as it goes out for a corner. Yeah, he doesn't dive into tackles at all, so to be fair to him, this stuff to work with there. It's crossed into the middle. Rudiger.
Couldn't quite
That's
get
a
over the
close
top.
one, that.
No, he gets himself free, reads the flight of the ball well, but just can't hit the target.
Rodrigo. Onto Rudiger.
Oh, look at that for Palmer's in.
Ready to intercept.
If he can bring that under his spell, which he can, he has to take it early. It's a good save from keeper. Dzeko, I just can't quite get hold of it, to be
The
fair.
end to the move they were looking for. Mendy. Read the pass well and cut it
Lovely
out.
from Rudiger. Dink over top. Palmer.
They won't take it from him there.
And that's not a bad ball. In fact, that is better than a good ball. My word, Trippier's in. And it's a lovely goal. That ball from Palmer down that side were absolutely class. And Richarlison taps in. It is 7 brackets 7-1 now. And this is looking very, very comfortable indeed, it must be said. Fernand Mendy coming down the right-hand side. Ronaldo, is he going to play it inside? He is. Slotterbeck can't get there. He might get a goal here. He doesn't quite. Ederson does well. And then we give the ball away.
The keeper has only succeeded
And that's
in getting
again
the ball away.
probably a little bit of complacency. Bonucci does well. Modric, it's lovely work from him. Richarlison, this is how we've just been able to pass through him all afternoon. Richarlison down that side.
Has to be. And
It's a,
he'll be taking the match.
it's been coming. That first cup, I mean, we shouldn't have lost that first game at all. There's no way on God's green earth we should have lost that first game. We didn't lose this. We did lose the second, which again were a close one. But this one, I mean, this could have been over after 20 minutes as we bang it upfield.
Good defending to
And that is a decent result as we chuck his remote down. That is a decent result for us, that. Take that all day. 8-1. Bit of shooting practice. Some good goals involved in that as well. Yeah. Very decent indeed. Right, we'll probably play 1 or 2 more, I think. What are we on? Yeah, 48 minutes. I think we'll probably play 1 or 2 more. Since we've just hit a little bit of form. And then I'm going to cook a Sunday. I'm going to cook a right nice Sunday dinner today. That's my plan. But one thing that is good here, especially with the internet here, is very, very capable of dealing with things. So, Football Shirt Friday, Valhalla. Right, Norwegian, this kid. He's in a Norway kit. Has he got Sanderberg? I doubt it. He's got Steven Gerrard. And he's given the ball away early here. Oh, and Cole Palmer nearly gets through Mateus. And this is an opportunity for us here. I mean, there's an opportunity to try and... I'm wondering if Cole Palmer's going to be able to curl this into this top right-hand corner. Let's see. Cole Palmer strikes it well. Oh, what a save from Sommer. And we're now going to cross this into the box. It's going to be Rudiger trying to get on it. Slotterbeck. It's blocked. Palmer. Told him to shoot. Didn't quite. Modric. We're going to go back out to the right and Trippier. This has been a good start once again. Trippier, what a ball in. Dzeko can't quite get there. And Steven Gerrard bring it away now. Victor Osimhen goes out to the right-hand side. Down this side. Lookman, who had such a good Europa League final. Slotterbeck does very, very well. Who had a very good Champions League final. And now it will go into the middle. And Rudiger, as calm as you like, defending that, ladies and gentlemen. Modric down this side. We're starting to play a bit more naturally now, to be fair to us. That is beautiful from Richarlison. Back into Havertz. Oh, and Modric just couldn't quite get that in, as Slotterbeck does very, very well indeed. Ball pinged in to Cole Palmer. Now right to Trippier. Down the right-hand side. Can we get a ball into the box? It looks a foul, to be fair, but we'll carry on. Ping it to the left, and Kai Havertz takes a touch. They're queuing up at the back stick, one of which is Cole Palmer, and it's keeper makes an attempt to save it. We possibly should have done a little bit better there. As it goes towards Lookman now. Oh, and he's, to be fair, that he's lucky not to get a free kick away that. I'm glad you do, mate. I'm glad you do. And that's unlucky. That is very unlucky from Cole Palmer. Mate, that's an interesting message to announce yourself. Lovely play from Trippier. Down the right-hand side. Can we get a ball into the box? Richarlison's at the back stick. It's headed away well again. Oh, and that could be a sending off, and it is. I mean, it was a very, very interesting one. My words, we've given it away. We are going to have to make that substitution now. Modric does very, very well there indeed. Richarlison. Oh, and this, I mean, it were a simple tackle to try and make. Well, I say it were a simple tackle. I mean, Giroud, I thought we got the ball. But Giroud's obviously done very, very well there. And now Richarlison. Can we get a goal straight away? We can't. He's defending quite well, this kid, to be fair to him. Oh, good tackle. So, I mean, do we need to make a change? I'm not convinced we do. Can I cancel that? Ball to the back stick. Palmer again, just can't quite get on it. And, yeah. I mean, do we need to make a change? We've basically just gone to 4 at the bike. I think we're just going to stick with it, to be fair. We've just gone to 4 at the bike rather than... Oh, well done, Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz is having a very good game here. And into Luka Modric. Now there's options left and right. One of which is Edin Dzeko. Takes a lovely touch. Tries to strike it. Can't quite get there. And then Sergio Ramos. Now Edin Dzeko. And he's offside. But this is a decent game, this. We've settled into it now. We've settled into streaming, actually, a little bit now. Which is good. Now Richarlison plays it into Dzeko. Not the best ball, to be fair. Ramos, again, he's been outstanding. And what is outstanding there is Cole Palmer twisting, turning in midfield, and then giving the ball away, which we can't really afford to do. But Ramos is there again. Now Dzeko, quick passing. It's a lovely little bit of interchange there. Now Richarlison down the left. Can we get a ball in? I can see Luka Modric. Oh, and I should have brought that down. Should have brought that down. If I bring that down, we score. Trippier into Ramos. Again, close down quickly. Rudiger. We're having to play under pressure at times here. Rudiger down right-hand side into Trippier. We go into Ramos. We believe there's a pass to the left, and there certainly is, into Havertz. Now takes a touch. Tries to whip it in early. Palmer's there again. Pellegrini this time brings it away. And Rudiger does well. Ramos gives it away. That's the first mistake Ramos has made. There's arms up in the air for offside. Unfortunately, my word. And that's got to be a foul as well. I think this kid's getting a little bit frustrated. We've got 10 men. He is a little bit frustrated. Modric does just enough to get it to Havertz down our left-hand side. He's going to burst into the box here. It's Kai Havertz. And Richarlison, he stood in the centre of the goal, and it is 1-0 to us. And he's not making this extra man count. I mean, to be fair, we've just gone to a back three. Sorry, a back four, which is, you know what I mean, what most people kind of play anyway. So, and we've got two very good centre-halves there. Trippier does exceptionally well, takes an extra touch, puts it into the middle. There is Luka Modric with the overhead kick. And it's very, very close indeed to doubling our lead. We can read him. We're reading this kid like a book. That is beautiful. Richarlison plays it into Cole Palmer, and that is a penalty, and he won't send him off for that. And he's not going to get sent off for it. Maybe a little bit optimistic there. But here is Edin Dzeko from the spot. 2-0. Beautiful work. Now DiMarco down our right-hand side. Rudiger got some defending to do here. Takes a touch. It goes in towards Giroud. And Kai Havertz, who I think has been absolutely exceptional in this first half, just once again defends so well as we play a ball down our left-hand side to Modric. And it's a very good ball, to be fair. If we can get this into Richarlison in a nice area, which we can. Richarlison's in. Takes a touch onto his right foot. I mean, I expected a little bit better from Richarlison there, did we not? Palmer into Trippier. We're starting to play some beautiful football here. Oh, and I've tried to set up Ramos. I fancied Ramos for an absolute thunderbolt from edge of box. That's offside. And to be fair to us, after a difficult start to this morning stream, we are looking in complete control. We are down to 10 men, but at half-time, it is 2-0 to us. And yeah, I think we've been more than comfortable in that game. You sense there's possibly a little bit of frustration there from him as well, that he's not really managed to make that extra man count. Whereas we didn't even take him on there, but yeah, you do sense there's a little bit of frustration. Slotterbeck can't quite get there. This could be a problematic. There's two defenders miss it, but we defend well between us, and Trippier and Ramos, once again, do exceptionally well. Now there is an opportunity for us to break. Dzeko does very well. It's into Richarlison. He's 1-on-1, takes a touch. Listen, they can't all be perfect, can they? They can't all be perfect. And that is a lovely way to get to 3-0. I mean, we were very lucky there. We made a right ash of that. It was McBurney-esque from Richarlison. Richarlison has done okay. Trippier can't quite get DiMarco. It's another pullback to edge of box. When this guy crosses it in, Gerrard with a shot, and that is very close indeed. And then we give the ball away. We give the ball away again. Now Osimhen, it's a lovely block from Rudiger. It is all happening here. Whipped in by Mateus, and it's a good header from Rudiger. I think he just did enough there to put him off. We normally do play out from the back, but I'm actually going to launch this one up pitch because being under a little bit of pressure in the last 10 minutes. Kohler climbing all over the back of Dzeko, and I think that this kid has gone 4 up top. He's really trying to make use of that extra player. Dzeko's just done very well. It's in towards Richarlison. Takes a lovely touch around Kohler. Can he get the ball in? He can. And then it's cleared well. But he has got 4 or 5 players up front now. We have got defending to do here. Look at this. He's got 4 in every attack. Slotterbeck misses his tackle. That's a good ball into the middle. Osimhen takes a touch. Oh, and it's unlucky. It's very unlucky. But I think we've got to make a decision at this point in this game because he's got 4 up top. He's really pushing on. I think the decision from our point of view is, do we try and counter that and put our 5 at the back, or do we continue as we have been doing? We know we've got good players. We know we're capable of counter-attacking him. Do we go down that route? Oh, Cole Palmer. He's doing absolute bits here. He's sending this lass into a tiz. And it's cleared away well. Slotterbeck can't quite win it though. It's in towards Osimhen. More defending to do for us here. Slotterbeck again. Can Kai Havertz get that? He can't. Lookman wins it. And we are in danger here. Slotterbeck does exceptionally well to stop that. Yeah, we're in danger here. We are, of course, down to 10 men. We've just got to be clever in what we do here. Trippier down the right-hand side now. It might be a case we need substitutions in this game as well. But Kieran Trippier bombing down the right-hand side. Can he get a ball into the box? He can. And Kohler again defends well. And forward come nowhere with Gerrard into Giroud. And we're having to do some real defend. I like games like this, when we've got to defend well. And Slotterbeck does very well there. It's into Havertz. And I've got to say, at times, we are playing some beautiful football. And Richarlison's on the break. And this time, we can make no mistake. And Sommer gets a very good hand to it. Very good hand to it. And I think this is where we're going to have to make a couple of substitutions, because this kid is coming into it. I can't take Dzeko off. Sorry, I can't take Ramos off. It's going to have to be I think what we're going to do is we're going to stick Richarlison up top, and I'm going to bring Bakker on left. I might take Modric off, in fairness, in midfield, and just bring her on. Just to give us a little bit more... It's mainly just sort of fitness, because we're having to work very hard here, of course. As we look to cross this one in, we are always a threat from set pieces. We are always a threat from set pieces, and Kai Havertz gets the goal. It's 4-1. I mean, as he's just brought Drogba on and he's given the ball away. As he's head gone, Bakker does exceptionally well, gets past the man. Now she's into the crossing position. Cole Palmer's in the middle. Done and dusted. And I think that'll probably do it. Do we not think? That is a really good result, that. To say that we were down to 10 men after what? I don't know, maybe 20 minutes, I think it were. Bonucci got sent off. And obviously that's going to have a knock-on effect for this game. Because he's going to have to be replaced. I think we've got Chris Smalling as the man who we will bring on in this game. But yeah, that's where we're going to go with it. But we've been very, very good in that game, as this seems to be having a little moment. But if you're watching along, thank you for joining us on this Sunday afternoon. I hope you're having a bit of sunshine. We're having a bit of sunshine here this afternoon. It's been a bit miserable this week, rainy and that. But yeah, it's getting there a little bit now, which is good. I don't know what is happening here. I think we may have had a little bit of a stutter with a server. It's looking that way anyway, isn't it, to be fair? Might be quicker to just reload it, to be fair. We'll close it. We'll close it and we'll restart again. But yes, I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday afternoon. Like I say, it's very rare we do stream any sort of EAFC. It's very F1 based normally, but doing something a little bit different. Just trying a couple of things out. Technical difficulties. Fortunately, not with me, which is good. We're looking like we're pretty comfortable in terms of everything. So game difficulties, but yeah, we're trying something a little bit different. I know we did the, especially on YouTube, we did the sort of EAFC player career mode. I might bring that back. Depending, I think I've got to sort of... I don't know when F1 Manager 24 comes out, so I'm going to have to have a little look at that. Right, so Bonucci is banned for this game. So Chris Smalling is going to be starting for us. We'll put Koeman on the bench. We're just going to give him a play style as well. So yeah, I'm just trying out a few different things, whether streaming's the way forward or... we just stick to YouTube videos. I'm just trying a couple of things out at this moment in time to see where we sort of fit. But now, I mean, sort of started at stream it. We're a little bit... It takes a little while to get back into it, but now I'm sort of back into it. It's good. So yeah, we shall see. We shall see. July 23rd. Yeah, so I've got like a month and a half now. So I am considering the sort of the F1 24 career mode. And I think the handling, I think the handling might suit me a little bit. Well, so suit me. Apparently it's a bit more arcadey, innit? So I'd have to see. It might be something I have a look at. I'll make a decision on the next couple of days on that. Because I'm also wanting to do some sort of IRL stuff as well. So, but we shall see. I didn't really need Modric to make that run forward there, if I'm honest. And now, defending to be done. And I think this is probably one of the first games for ages that Bonucci's not been in the team. He's been with me on this game for like, well, since it came out. Look at that ball to the left. Dzeko did very well to win that. There's a ball to the back stick, and we just can't get it to Cole Palmer. Santos now. God, we got three going forward there. Rivaldo, that's a great tackle, Rudiger. I do like Rudiger. And I thought, we're in here. Oh, that's beautiful. That. Cole Palmer. Looking for options. There isn't really an option. Oh, God. Now Rivaldo. Oh, Chris Smalling. Would she have got past Bonucci like that? I think not. And we are 1-0 down already. And I've got to say, I don't think, what's she called, Hegerberg? I don't think she would have got past Bonucci like that. Could not manoeuvre Chris Smalling in the way that we wanted. And it could go from bad to worse because Rivaldo's in. And we are 2-0 down. And it has gone from... Right, let's just settle now. Settle. We had a couple of interesting opportunities there at the start. And we have just gone to pieces here. Slotterbeck, Rivaldo again. And it could have been free. And I think we would have probably quit out at that point. But, fortunately, we are still in it. Like I say, just settle into the game now. We're not going to win it in the next 10 minutes, but we certainly could lose it. It's a ball into Richarlison. It's a good ball. It's into Dzeko. Militao steps in comfortably. This kid looks like he's got a bit about him. And we do win a free kick. Dzeko. I do notice when we get Ramos and wait, guys and girls are in the same team on football. Yep. They certainly are, Paula. They certainly are. It were a new thing for, I think it were this year. Yeah, so they make them sort of comparative and yeah, they're playing in the same team, yeah. I know, I don't know if they're doing that in the sort of Madden games and the baseball stuff and all that, but yeah, they're certainly doing it in this now. Oh, and that's unlucky. Come on, get the next goal. This kid will crumble. That's a good ball, though. Again, we're having to do some art. We're having to do some defending here. Rivaldo. I think he'll go into Adderberg. He does. And Smalling does well. Again, we're under a little bit of pressure as we try and play out here. Dzeko does well. And Smalling knocks it to the left-hand side. Modric into Richarlison. Now into Palmer. That's a good ball. Into Dzeko. Can he get a strike away? He can't. It's a good block from Militao. I thought Militao, by the way, last night were absolutely superb when he came on in Champions League. Just a couple of big moments. Santos, so good. There, Dzeko. That's a nice little ball around corners. Zanetti's playing exceptionally well. Gives it away, though. Now into Palmer. We'll take a touch. Go into Chris Smalling. Then it's going to be dinked to the left-hand side. And Havertz takes a lovely touch. Puts the ball in. It's a great ball in. And Zanetti does get a good block on it. And straight away, we are under pressure here. And Rivaldo looking ominous. And now Santos. Hadderberg again. Defending to be done. And Trippier does the defending very, very well. Look at that ball to Richarlison. And this is a moment to come forward. There is a pass into Dzeko. And he just can't get past Hernandez. And if he'd have took a better touch there, I mean, we could have been in. But Modric wins it back. Richarlison. Palmer. We go into Palmer. He takes a lovely touch. He strikes it well. And it's off the post. My word, what a finish that were. Rivaldo's playing exceptionally well. He's causing some right grief. That's a good footing. And that is a terrible pass. As is that. And then here goes Palmer. Right. Go on, lad. Oh, referee. We can't be having that. He's got to be booked. And he is. And I do reckon that he might make another couple of errors like that. He's whipped into the back stick. And Richarlison, it's over him. And to be fair to this kid, not a bad player. Trippier and Zanetti, both fullbacks on this side of the pitch, are on yellow cards at the moment. Will Zanetti make the mistake? Or will it be Trippier? Cole Palmer does well. Now here he's heading Dzeko, and he's got to finish that. We do have a corner. We are a threat from set pieces. It's put to the back stick. I mean, how on earth has that stayed out? Oh, well done, Chris Smalling. Wasn't the easiest tackle to make that. God, there were three of us there, and none of us got there. Well done. Oh, what a bad ball. Those are the sort of things that you can just not do. Zanetti, lovely work, Palmer. Can Santos get it? Not really.
Spot on with that tackle.
Come on, let's get one just before half time. Just before. Oh, I thought Zanetti were coming in there for a tackle. Really did. Plenty of time in this one. We will get the next goal. We will definitely get the next goal.
Second half in prospect.
And then when we do, this guy's going to crumble. And then we're going to come back and win it. But if he gets the next goal, then it's a different game. It's a very different game. Then it's going to be very difficult to come back. But Dzeko does very well here. Takes a touch, holds it up very well, plays into Richarlison, goes into Modric. Palmer couldn't quite get there. Now back into Dzeko. Oh, the amount of bad passes today is crazy. And Hegerberg again. We've got more defending to do.
Nice looking pass.
And Slotterbeck does very well, as does Havertz. We just about keep it in. It's not comfortable, this.
Appear to be in two minds.
I mean, we've played out beauty. In fairness, we've worked that very, very well. Right, here we go.
Counter-attacking possibilities here.
Counter-attacking possibilities indeed. It goes into Palmer. Here is Kieran Trippier. It's whipped into the middle. Is it too close? It is too close to Dzeko. He can't quite get there. Richarlison spins well.
Dzeko.
And that is a very good goal. Come on, back to halfway line now. And that's how we do it. We work that very, very well. We're playing decent under pressure. Defending to do. Ramos wins the ball, and suddenly how momentum can change here because Cole Palmer has done very, very well. It's into Edin Dzeko, and it's 2-2, and that is hard to come by. It's amazing how momentum can swing in this game, and you just sensed if we got that next goal that we would be in the ascendancy, and we certainly have been. Oh, and that's a good footing as well. Now what we've got to do is not get giddy. Don't get giddy. And Palmer does well. Oh, Baka only just. And Palmer again wins it. This kid's just wanting to settle the game down a little bit now. He senses that we are in the ascendancy. It's a decent ball into Savio. Slotterbeck does well. Havertz can't lose that battle and doesn't.
Throw in here.
And here comes Richarlison. Now Les Milou. And there again is Sergio Ramos. And he's getting frustrated. And that's a booking. And it's a sending off. You just got the sense he was getting a little bit frustrated. He's quit at 2-2. What a... Insert expletive here. Insert expletive here. You could tell. You could just tell he were getting frustrated. He were getting wound up. And we don't get the win for that. And that's totally wrong because we did him there. We totally did him. And he were having none of it, were he? Lashing out. Shocking. Good thing is we get Bonucci back inside. But, oh my word. Just, you know what I mean? If you can't take it when you're winning, then don't. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all fine. You just, just why do that? I think that's... You could just tell. You could just tell that the guy had just lost his head a little bit. Getting 2 goals away. You know what I mean? And then he can't hack it, can he? Can't hack it. And we do the business.
A warm welcome.
Right then, let's see who's up next. Leipzig VFL. Now, when they've got VFL in the name, that normally means they're pretty decent players because they obviously play at pro clubs or whatever. So we're aware of that. But I think we're playing all right now. Oh, that we're lucky.
But I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it.
Right, Modric. I love it when Modric gets in that position. That little gap just between midfield, just between their midfield and defence. I think it's such a nice position for him to go into. Palmer goes back to Havertz. There's a switch on. We probably weren't quick enough there, but we go all the way back to Slotterbeck, who will now play out to Kieran Trippier down that side. We are looking for options. And it's not the best of balls, in fairness. Laturo now. Oh, it takes a couple of good touches. Oh, he's one of these, but Modric does very well in the midfield. We are looking for options. Holds it up well, then gives it away. And there is a ball into Essien in midfield. I'm amazed he didn't go for that, to be fair. Lovely. Look at this for a little dink up top to Richarlison. Takes a touch. Now comes back inside. There is Havertz. There is Cole Palmer. I cannot believe it's not in. I cannot believe we've not scored. But what is nice is that we're quite simple. And the fact that we're cutting by. What tends to happen... I'll just defend this, as we've got some defending to do here. That's an interesting ball. Modric wins the header beautifully well. And it now goes into Trippier. He's watching Palmer. That's fair enough. We'll go back into Ramos then. Who tries an audacious ball round the outside. Oh, well done, Edison. I were very tempted there to go in full-blooded. And we have to go back. We have to go back. This kid's a decent player. He really is. As we spray it once again to the right-hand side. And Palmer comes into Cole Palmer. Does well. Now here is Edin Dzeko. Here is Luka Modric. And he's moved his keeper. And he's done very, very well. He's bringing his keeper out from the corner as well, which is interesting because we're quite capable of scoring from any set piece. And Cole Palmer, what a header. It's 1-0 and deservedly so as well. And now here is Sergio Ramos again in midfield. And again, we talk about momentum in football. And Richarlison plays a lovely ball to Dzeko. And he just can't get it under his spell. I possibly could have tried the overhead kick. And we go for a big tackle. And there is Bonucci. And it just raises the question in that last game when that Hegerberg got through. Would she have got past Bonucci like she got past Chris Smalling? I think not. I mean, that could have been one of the best throw-ins I've ever took. And I didn't particularly mean to do it. Slotterbeck is there again. This Slotterbeck card is ridiculous. Got it out of a pack. I had 100 packs to open. I had to sit this morning while I was having my breakfast and open 100 packs. And Richarlison is in, and it's another good save from Alisson. I mean, this could have been already 2 or 3-0 if we'd have took our chances. And now Trippier to whip into the middle. Here is Cole Palmer again, and it's just wide. That left-hand post, so unfortunate for us. Oh, Kai Havertz, my main man. Down the right, left-hand side. It's a lovely ball into Edin Dzeko. And we just couldn't quite make his mind up which way we wanted to go. And I don't think he really made his mind up in which way he wanted to go. But, that being said, he come out on top. Essien does well. It's in towards Felipe Anderson. And here is Kai Havertz again. He's not getting much joy down these wings at the moment as it goes into a Kanji now. Tries to go into Alvarez. And Slotterbeck is there again. And here comes Richarlison. I think there will be a tackle coming in here, but he doesn't quite manage to ride it. No pun. And yeah, out for a throw-in. It's been a good game. We've had a few decent games now. I think first couple of games we're getting into it a little bit, but now we're certainly into it now. Of course you can't be offside from a throw-in, Lewis. And now we've got defending to do, and of course, who is there? Who is there? I don't know of many streamers, many YouTubers, many people who have got Leonardo Bonucci in their team for this weekend league at this late stage of the game cycle. But my word, that man does not leave my back five. And here is Kai Havertz, and that is a wonderful block as well under circumstances. You just sense that once again, Bonucci, lovely ball into Ramos. We get on that half turn. It's so important to do so. Oh, and that is so unlucky as Ramos sprays it to this left-hand side now. Modric trying to do it before we possibly should have done. And here is Alvarez. Modric does well. Ramos tries to get a foot in. Defending to be done here. Here is Alvarez. And here again is Slotterbeck. And he plays it simply into Edison. And now we'll ping it to the right-hand side. And it were actually meant for Trippier, that. But it's gone well. Because here is Cole Palmer. And Essien does very, very well, to be fair to him. Oh, that's probably the first error that Slotterbeck's made. Now Bonucci's got to cover. And Bonucci, once again, Absolutely amazing. And here is Richarlison. Can he make this count? He takes a lovely little touch inside. He plays a great ball through to Modric. Oh, and Modric can't quite continue it on. We nearly pinch it back there from Essien. And here is Alvarez, now into Martinez. There is Schlotterbeck again. There is Bonucci again. In towards Havertz. Takes a touch, goes all the way back. And then we'll ping it again to the right-hand side. And Trippier takes a touch down the right-hand side. Crosses it in well. There is Edin Dzeko. And what a save that is. I headed that one myself. He's not stopping that one though, is he? 2-0, and that has been a very, very good half, that. A very, very good half.
And that'll do it. The end of the first 45 minutes.
We'll take all that. We will take all that. My word. That's what we want to see. So we had such a poor start to today's stream. Such a poor start. But we come back into it. We just do that little bit better. And it's working an absolute treat for us at this moment in time. Right, we kick off this second half. 2-0 up. How many goals do we reckon it'll get to get him out of there? I reckon probably another couple. And I think that'll be job done. I think if we get another one from a corner, I think that'll certainly see him job done. But Richarlison down this side early doors. There is Cole Palmer. We're going to try and hold back a little bit. And DiMarco does very, very well. And we read that pass before he even saw it. We saw that pass before he did. And now Bonucci sprays it to the right-hand side. And Trippier takes a touch again. It's into Luka Modric. There's an opportunity to shoot. And Alisson again. If it weren't for Alisson, this would have been 5 or 6. And here is Kieran Trippier again. He's going to whip it in right-footed. Oh, and Schlotterbeck was there. Bonucci's on the edge of the box. Oh, and it's unlucky. He bounces to Schlotterbeck. It's 3-0. And that is job done. And our free centre-halves, ladies and gentlemen. People love the tricks. They love it, don't they? They love the little flair players. You tell me a better performance than free centre-halves and you've just witnessed in that game. My word, that were good. Unbelievable. Schlotterbeck, Bonucci and Rudiger, I'm trying to think of his name, were immense in that game. You just are absolutely class. Absolutely class, them three there. I can't even tell you. And that you got to take pride in your defending. You've got to take pride in your defending, and we certainly did there. Superb from us. I'll tell you something, when we've got some night streaming, if we do some night streaming, we've actually got some like lighting up here now. All changes colours and stuff. It's all getting very, very posh. This looks a bit of a team, doesn't it? This is a bit of a team. Right then, let's see what we can do against these guys. We're in form at this moment in time. Goes into Cole Palmer, takes a couple of touches. It's back towards Trippier. We'll try and dink it over the top. We take a good couple of touches. He's still got it. Oh, we just couldn't get it to the back stick. We'd have got that to Richarlison. He'd have popped that in. We need to continue in this game with the same standard as Lookman. Does very well. Shoots. And what have I just said about taking pride in your defending? Shocking. My word. Take pride in your defending. Defend well first. And then, yeah, we go into that. I think we just lost one tackle there. And then Lookman's obviously... it's a lovely finish, to be fair, with outside of his foot. He deserves all the credit in the world. But difficult start to this game. This kid's obviously wanted to make a few changes. We've let him get in front. He is wanting to make a few changes. He's, yeah, very impressive. Joselu has come on for Raul. So, that'll be an interesting one. Ramos, and what we don't want to be doing. We get a free kick, fortunately. We don't want to be losing possession in areas like that, and we won't. We know that this kid's got a bit of art in. There is Cole Palmer down that side again. Takes a touch inside. Tries to get it into the middle. Richarlison didn't really make the run. Berardi certainly did there. And again, we're under a little bit of pressure. Joselu goes past Schlotterbeck. Bonucci, that man again, defends very well. Richarlison, it's back into Havertz. Can we get a ball down that side? If we'd have gone over the top, we possibly could have. And we do win a throw-in. Yeah, this is going to be a tougher game, this. what we can't do is give this kid any sort of confidence. He's got his early goal. Fair play to him. It were a decent finish. Deserves all the credit in the world. That's a poor pass, that. That is poor. As Sergio Ramos comes across to defend and defend well, but it's into Edison and suddenly it's 3-on-3, but Rudiger does very well. And now it's into Palmer, now into Dzeko. Has to run across, goes in towards Bonucci. It's a ping to the left-hand side and Havertz. It's a good little knock. We do get it back with Havertz and he's offside, unfortunately. Oh, he's fancying a few tricks now, this kid. As he goes into Modric. Oh, and he just couldn't. And I've got to say Camavinga, I thought were outstanding last night, by the way. But Trippier wins it back. We have to go out right. Bonucci in towards Cole Palmer. And we just can't get it down that side. And once again, under pressure, it's definitely a case of breakaway with Ademola Lookman. And Edison makes a very good save. Schlotterbeck's got to do well, and he does very well in winning that goal kick. Yeah, this is a very tough game, this one. Havertz comes into midfield, goes in towards Ramos. And again, we are looking left and right. We might have to go a little bit direct here, I'm thinking. Defending to do again. Look at how many players he's got forward here. We've got so much defending to do. Lookman, it's a good block by Bonucci. Trippier knocks it away. We do win it at the second time of asking, but only as far as Camavinga. Now Hosselu. Schlotterbeck. Just can't get it clear at the minute. We're under so much pressure. And Havertz, fortunately, manages to keep that in. And here goes Richarlison. We might have to have a run down this side. And we certainly do. And he nearly gets past his man. But just as good as we've got Schlotterbeck, he's also got Schlotterbeck at the back. And Trippier, what a tackle that is, by the way. And we try to go to the right. And Schlotterbeck does very well. And we can't quite, at the minute, make any sort of inroads towards his goal. Apart from that early sort of move, we've not really been an attacking force in this football match. And he is moving us from right to left. Now Mendy down the side, and Trippier deals with that very, very well indeed. We've just got to... I think we've got to starve this kid of possession a little bit. I mean, there's a ball to the left-hand side and Havertz here. Into Richarlison. Takes a touch. Takes another touch. Then goes into Havertz. Opportunities here. Can he get a ball into the box? It is going to be a corner, and we know what a threat we are from corners. Does he bring his keeper out? He does a little bit. We'll whip this in. It's in towards Palmer. Cole Palmer is scoring corners. And again, get the sense, just even from that kickoff, the way he burst forward there, got the sense a little bit of frustration possibly kicking in as Zambrotta skips past Havertz like he wasn't even there. Now here comes Zambrotta, but Schlotterbeck does well. And now Zambrotta's out of position. He will know this. I know this. And Richarlison just hasn't got the pace to get past him. And here is Mendy again. In towards Palmer, runs into traffic, and again momentum shifting here. It's in towards Dzeko. We're looking at Palmer. Can we get a ball to him? We can't. We just couldn't hold him up long enough to get that ball into Palmer. And here comes Fenlon Mendy, and now Trippier's got a race on, but it's one that he's going to win beautifully. And now we'll go in towards Bonucci. He'll turn, take a touch into Schlotterbeck. Now goes into Havertz. We're looking down the left, nothing too much there. We will ping it across to the right-hand side and Trippier. Cole Palmer will come short. Goes in towards Cole Palmer. There's options here. Oh, and that is so close. So close to going in towards Edin Dzeko. My word. And now Berardi coming down this side. It's in towards Lookman. Defending to be done. And when defending is needed to be done, there tends to be one man there. And that man is Leonardo Bonucci. There goes Richarlison. We go back into Dzeko. We skip past one. We play it to the right. And Trippier, if he can get a good touch here. Look at Richarlison on the back stick. And that's what we're talking about. He might quit here, you know. Oh, he won't. I thought he might quit. I mean, what a header that is, by the way. What football that were. We played so well there. And now Berardi into Hosselu. Hosselu, oh, it's a nice little step from Hosselu. Again, trying the little step overs. He's going to come up against Schlotterbeck, and he's got Ramos in front of him now as well. He's got players around him. Lookman's in the middle, and it's a good save from Medicine. We're having to work very hard here. Goes to the edge of the box. He tries a little couple of touches, and to be fair to him, the comment earlier about tracking the ball, my word, that's an age thing, ladies and gentlemen. That's when you're 31. That's when you start to struggle on things like that, because that were that quick. I couldn't even react to it. But what we can't do is let this kid get any sort of success. The little tricks, the little flicks, that's what we can't do. We've got to make sure that we starve him of possession. He's a player who wants the ball. He's a player who wants to dictate. And we're good enough to stop that happening. Cole Palmer should be better than that. But it goes into Modric. Now Dzeko. And we do very well. Now it goes into Cole Palmer. We're looking for options, one of which is Kieran Trippier. Takes a touch back. Holds it up very well. Goes in towards Sergio Ramos. Pings it to the left-hand side. And now Havertz takes a touch. There's people in the box and it's just not the best ball. And Trippier does very well there as well. And we come forward again. Now with Trippier going to... Oh, if we'd have got that into Modric. He's done well though. Oh, Dzeko, come on man. We've got to be better than that. Berardi goes into Lookman. And Rudiger does so well there. And I tell you what, Rudiger's going to carry on his run. And does very well indeed. Palmer takes a touch into Dzeko. Puts back. Oh, Modric so close to getting that to him. We've let that happen. Oh, come on. Well done. Just running out of ideas a bit here. Right, settle. Oh. I mean, he can't know what I'm doing if I don't. Oh, we went for Richarlison. It weren't quite there. Hosselu's playing very well for this guy.
In the right position to cut out the pass. And the whistle goes. Free kick awarded. Ramos.
What a ball that is. Trippier. Dzeko. How close were we to getting that shot away there? We had to stop him. Just had to stop him. It were as simple as that. It's a yellow card. It's not a red. I thought he sent him off. Oh, well done. Leonardo Bonucci is king. Simple, mate, that. Oh, that weren't. I took that for granted we got that sorted out. Bonucci, my word, what a bit of defending that were. Oh, this kid's getting a little bit angry. Oh, what a tackle that is. Oh, that's a bad ball. We're doing what we said we couldn't do. We've got to starve him of possession. Come on, there's three in you there. Trips.
Atletico regaining possession.
You could see Trippier getting sent off here. Well done, Dzeko. That's lovely. Oh, and that ball. We get that ball right, we're in. Oh, there's a pass there. Oh, well done, Trips. We are in such a bit of a tangle here. Keeper.
And it maybe just drifted a bit offline because it's the keeper's ball.
Oh, it's a bad roll. I mean...
Distribution, that'll be a throw-in.
Oh.
Domenico Berardi.
We are having to work so hard here. Oh, well done. Oh, we just couldn't get away. It's not easy. It's not easy. Well done, Luka Modric. We're going to try something a little bit different. We're going more direct. Oh, and Koundé, to be fair, very nearly gave us that Trippier. Beautiful. Go on, Trippier. Oh, and we nearly get that into the box. It's a long one. In towards Dzeko. Gets a nod down. Oh, if we could have flicked it on other way, we might have got in there. Mendy gives it away. Oh, come on, Luka. So close. Oh, yeah, Ramos. Oh, getting it away and all. Just calm down.
Antonio Rudiger.
Settle the game down a little bit.
Modric. Havertz.
And here is Cole Palmer. Oh, and he just can't get the header right. This one looks like it could be going to extra time.
Domenico Berardi. On to Mendy. Turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning.
Has that really just happened? That is a great tackle. Sergio Ramos, take a bow.
Mendy. Ederson.
Well, I mean, that is probably the tightest game so far, you would suggest. Right, it's going to be wholesale changes this. We're going to have to bring on Cristiano Ronaldo. We're going to have to bring on Cristiano Ronaldo. I fancy Trippier is going to get sent off, so that's why I'm taking him off. I'm going to take Ramos off. I think we'll bring Bakker on that side. Do you know what? I'm not actually. I'm going to put Palmer up front. Yeah, I think that works. Wholesale changes for the extra time. And Steve McManaman comes on the right-hand side of the midfield. Oh, can we? Oh, I stuck my leg out myself. Oh, that's too easy. Slotterbait, you've got to win it. Oh, of course he's going to bloody win it, innit? There's ball in here. Beautiful. Turns. Lovely. Well done, lass. Right. Into Cole Palmer. There's options. There's options. One of them is Steve McManaman. Oh, and it's saved. Oh, my word. So close. So close. Deserved all the credit there. I thought Bakker might even go on that first, and to be fair to her. But,
Good save that was.
right. And it is going to be Cole Palmer to take the corner. What on earth?
This corner. Oh, it's in. Oh, yes, what a way to silence this crowd.
Oh, João Cancelo. What, I mean, I don't know why Cole Palmer was taking the corner. I'm not mourning that. And here is Salma Bakker. She skips past one. Oh, and she so nearly sets Cole Palmer away. And Rudiger as well. And here is Steve McManaman skipping past one. Can't get past the second. Stanway to Cancelo. Back into Palmer. It's back into Cancelo. Can he get a ball in the box? He can. And here is Patrick. Oh, and it's blocked well again. Whips into the middle. McManaman tries to nod it down this time. Rudiger. If he can't win it, he's got to foul him. Zambrotta goes into Hosselu, and this time it's won again. And here he's Backer. She skips past one and she's surely fouled. Oh, this is beautiful football. Oh, I've confused me send there. Zambrotta goes into Camavinga. Gives it away again. This kid's starting to rush things. We're playing a little bit better. And it goes out towards João Cancelo. Crosses the ball in. And it will be another corner. That's a bad one. I'm not used to taking corners with him. And honestly, that's the God's honest truth. But that is as good a first half of extra time as we could have expected. Another 15 minutes like that, and it'll be job done. And to be fair, I mean, looking at it, and here he's back down the left-hand side. Oh, she's just took it a little bit too wide. Oh, that is a little bit petulant, that. Oh, that one lucky as well. Defending to be done here. Oh no, Lookman's in, and it were obvious. It was so obvious and all. Could tell we just sat up a little bit. We let it happen. Oh no. And oh my word. How on earth have I let that happen? Talk about momentum, my word. Right, come on, we've got to get one back now. We've not managed that right at all. We can't, come on. And here is Steve McManaman, and we've got to score. Come on. Got to dazzle. Here, Cancelo. Oh, we don't dazzle. We are going to get one more chance. Oh, and we're not going to get it like that. We should never in a million years have lost this game. Oh my word, we should never have lost that. We should never in this wide world have lost that football match. Just didn't manage that at all. Did not manage that game efficiently at all. Shocking. What a bad way that is. I were going to end it there, but I'm thinking we're going to have one more now. We're going to have one more because we can't end it on that. Because that's just... It's not right. But there's no way on earth we should lose that football match. Oh, we didn't manage game effectively, and that's my doing.
Well, the weather really couldn't be any
right, we're playing an Arsenal fan. Let's get this done. God, that's some kit in it, that. Jesus.
I'm joined by Sue Smith in the commentary position, and it's all about the drama of the Champions finals here. Sue, what are your expectations from this?
Cheers, Guy. I think
He'll not like Richarlison scoring past him if he's an Arsenal fan. Especially if he gives him ball like that. Oh, we nearly get it in outside. Kai Havertz. Does he get him? Doesn't quite. Does Modric? Modric does very, very well indeed. Edin Dzeko, baby. Oh, well done, Richarlison. Richarlison's been very involved early doors as he sprays it towards Trippier. Now into Ramos. What a touch that were. Oh, and he tried to go into Cole Palmer and couldn't quite do it. Well, you would expect him to stop that. He comes towards the edge of the box. I mean, we've had 4 attempts at a tackle. Socrates just about. And now it's into Modric. Good ball into Dzeko. Now into Palmer. Going all the way to the right. Now Trippier. And again, it's just a little bit slack. Socrates, what's he going to do here? It's a good block from Bonucci. Fekir, he does like this passing in from corners, doesn't he? He's going to have a shot when we do ours. That's a good ball out, that from Rudiger. That's exceptional, by the way. Right. Palmer does very well. Oh, just go over the top, Lewis. We go over the top there, we're in. Is he onside? This Hosselu is causing some right grief. Modric. Right, we've got to get these two on ball, haven't we? My word, this kid's like in a... He's pressing. Good ball, Modric. Right, Dzeko into Palmer. Not exactly where I wanted it, but we will do. A little knock over the top. I mean, that is a cross and half. Richarlison can't quite get there. Havertz can. He puts it back in, and there is Cole Palmer. And it's a good save from Petr Cech. Beautiful ball. He's onside. Oh, and Slotterbeck, who's been doing that all day for us, does it against us as Trips brings it down in towards Dzeko, goes into Modric. We're looking to the left-hand side because there is Kai Havertz, there is Cole Palmer, and there is 1-0. Lovely work. Come on, guys. Oh. No, you're not doing it, mate. Wised up to it now. It's just happened to me in last game. It's not going to happen again. Here is Richarlison. Can't quite cut back. Oh, well done, Kai Havertz. And it's Petr Cech. Trippier was straight in there.
Socrates. Onto João Cancelo. Socrates.
Oof.
Play continues as the ref lets that
Oh, well done, Ramos again. What a bad ball that is. We are getting very slack. I think this could be a case of one game too many syndrome, but Leao, it's a good block again, Bonucci, and again Bonucci, and now Rudiger. And we knock it to the right side. We're going to keep going down these wings because it's working for us. Because it's working for us, he says. And here is Dzeko. Gets a little bit of a bounce. Can he shoot? Oh, what an effort that is.
Well, they're unlucky not to be too
So unlucky that.
As well. The advantage you just think would have calmed the nerves a bit, I'm sure. But you do feel they still need another goal just to make it a bit more comfortable.
That's a right tackle. Oh, and Havertz does well as well. Takes a little touch inside. Goes into Havertz. There is Cole Palmer. That will hurt him because Slotterbeck, that little flick on that he does there, that will hurt. Because it were a good ball from Havertz, to be fair, but Slotterbeck, he probably could have got a bit better contact on that. That's a right footy. Some of our tackling's been good today. If some of us passing hasn't, but that's a nice ball from Trippier again as well. Underlap, he's on. Oh, and Slotterbeck does well. Here's Benucci. Here's Rafael Leao. Here's Joselu. And it's a good save by Edison. Palms it to that left-hand side. And Richarlison should deal with that, as Rudiger deals with it beautifully. Palmer. What a touch that were. Cole Palmer wins the header, then wins the second one. Now he's 1-on-1. 3-0. Job done. And that is all Cole Palmer. Now my camera's focused. That's all Cole Palmer. Oh, hey up. Couple of little roulettes as well now. Why not? Why not? Why not? Excuse me.
Now Trippier. Antonio Rudiger.
Ah, unlucky. Again, what we can't do here is sort of relaxing anyway, because he's not a bad player, this kid. Richarlison. Oh, that is a shame he's called it there, because that could have been one hell of a finish to the stream, to the episode, to everything there. So fantastic from him. But we have got 45 minutes, not real minutes. We've got about 8 minutes, I think, left of the stream. Let's hope we can end this on a positive note, which I'm sure we can, because we've been outstanding in this game. We've scored a couple of good goals. And yeah, positive end, hopefully. We'll end on 4-3. We probably should have been 5-2, arguably. Really, if we're being ultra critical, there's no way on earth we should have lost the first game of the stream. But I would probably suggest that's a little bit down to my rustiness with the streaming as well. Oh, that's close. If he'd have carried on his run, Cole Palmer, that could have been a very interesting one indeed. I'm thinking another goal or two might get this kid out of here, to be fair. Oh, and Richarlison wins it back. And another goal from Richarlison against the Tottenham fan might just be the way to do it.
Oh, good defending, just when it was looking threatening.
Oh, Dzeko nearly gets on that. Oh, Cancelo. Look, that's beautiful. Oh.
Really good interception to take the ball.
Oh, nice step over, mate. Fair play to you. And he finishes with a plum. We can't give this guy any sort of reason to. If he gets another now, I mean, it's a totally different game, this, and we're not going off on a loss, so. Dzeko's done very well there, but just can't quite get past Kohler. Don't know what on earth that is that's just flew into me room. And caused a distraction. What on earth is that? Oh, well done, Richarlison. Right. Settle in now. Oh, that's a lovely. Modric just finds spaces, honestly. Look at this for a ping, by the way. Oh, what a ball. Trippier. Dzeko's at the back stake. Dzeko's in. Checked as well. Palmer can't quite get the header on it. Oh. I mean, this Joselu, yeah, causing some problems. Right, we have got a bit of a distraction going on, but we can't use that as an excuse. Ah, so close. And again, momentum. And we are starting to struggle a bit in this game. Unfortunately, that one didn't quite fall to him, but he's certainly now the team in the ascendancy as we go into Benucci, into Ramos. Oh, and we're giving the ball away. And you can just tell, he's suddenly bang up for this. Schlotterbeck does well. We need a goal to kill him. We need a goal to break his heart. And this could be it, because here is Richarlison takes a lovely touch inside. And I tell you what, we're hitting it. Oh, and it's wide. We should have done better. Oh, Luka Modric. Into Richarlison. Oh, we couldn't quite get it away. Ramos goes across to to Trippier. There is Richarlison. Oh, and that possibly should have been the goal as well. We're not putting this to... Oh, go on. Oh my God. Penalty. Oh, we just can't put him to bed. Oh, and now.
Well, that was such an important save.
Oh my God, he skipped past Bonucci. Oh, I cannot believe we've thrown away a 3-goal lead. This Hosselu is ridiculous. Go on, Cole. Oh, we just can't. We just can't do it. Oh, dear me. Oh, wow. This could end very badly. This could really end badly, this stream here. We need to make some changes now. We're going to make the changes what we made in that last game, but we are actually this time going to bring on Ronaldo as well. I'm going to leave Palmer on pitch, I think, because he's been very good. So yeah, let's hope. I mean, we're totally dominant, whether it's just a bit of lack of concentration, a bit of complacency, whatever it is. I'll give it over. Problems. Oh. This is where we've got to be very good. Can we pass out? I mean, that defies logic, that ball.
Excellent reading of the game to win the ball.
Oh, well done, Cole Palmer. Right, we're get back here in middle. Yes! That was we picked that pass. Oh, well done. And here is Batcher. And she crosses it in. Can't quite get it in towards Cole Palmer, but Garnacho's on the pitch for him now. Oh, I must admit. And we are starting to run the clock down a little bit here. It's Cole Palmer again. Oh, and we don't do it. Game management. We've just seen in that last game how we threw a game away. And we're on the verge of possibly doing it again, because here is Heung-min Son. We can't quite get the tackle in. And again, we throw it away. Out of ideas. Shocking. We're going into extra time, and to be fair, we've got to try and we've got to sign off on a win here. Oh, and that's offside. This could possibly go to penalties. It could possibly not as well, because here is Ottolu. Right, go on, lass. And Ronaldo not really making an impact so far. What a tackle that is. And what a ball that is. Can she get away? She can't. Here comes Patrick. Oh, I've already done mine this morning, Paula. So yeah, I do feel your pain. Yeah, I did mine this morning, so it's been a busy morning, to be fair. Go on, Palmer. Oh, look at...
Good width here to take the lead.
Get in there!
That's well, much to the delight of the fans.
Ronaldo.
And this unbelievable match starts once more.
What a tackle that is. Right, we do not let this slip. Oh, I tell you something, I think that might have been going in.
Point of something happening.
Defending to do again.
Could be dangerous.
It's Hosselu versus Bonucci.
Salou.
And it's Bonucci who comes out on top, of course it is. And here he's... Oh, that looked a foul, but we don't get it. It's now into Bonucci again. Gives it away. And that's a lovely knock, to be fair. Right, Stanway's moving down there. Oh, is that only what it is? It's definitely not 34 degrees here, I can tell you that. It's about 17,
Odegaard.
if that. Son, defending to do again. Defending to do again. Defending done again. Oh, my word.
Son.
Son shoots, what a save.
Done really well to keep
Oh, and
that out.
Cancelo keeps it in as well. Fair play to him. Ronaldo nods it down, and here is Cole Palmer. This could be it. What a nod down that was. Here is Cole Palmer one-on-one, and what a tackle that is.
Well, there we are. The first half of extra time is over.
I don't know what this midge is in here, but it's got to go in a minute. My word, right. Let's get through these last 15 minutes. Let's put this kid to bed, and then I think we'll call it there. That's unlucky. Oh, we haven't halfway. Better pass there. He's in.
Rudiger.
Oof. Oh, he's giving the ball away.
Pass is incomplete. Nicely won.
Rudiger. That is not a good ball out that. Oh, and we've...
And that's been
Jesus Christ, we're making hard work of this.
Selma Basha.
Oh, she's done very well there. She's past one man.
Baka.
Oh, and just couldn't get back inside.
Oh, that's superb technique to get past.
No. That's a bit negative. Oh, well done, Stanway. Oh, well done, lass. Palmer, back inside.
To a useful position
Can see
here.
Cancelo. Goes back inside to Patre. Takes a touch. Oh, and it's over the bar. My word. Oh, we're going to sign off on a win. He gives us the ball again. Basha does very well. Skips past one. Can she? She's going to have to shoot. And she does shoot. 114 minutes. We've got 5 minutes to negotiate. Really, the sensible thing there was to take that to the corner. Havertz does exceptionally well, though. But then Patry loses it. Slotterbeck does well. Oh, it's so tense. Right. She tries to knock it down to Ronaldo. And here he is. And this time it is game management. 119 minutes is up. They do have one final chance, and he's going to be brought down, is he, eh? And that should be that. There we go. Woof. Well, we did it in the end. We won 5-4. Fair play. And I think that's what we're going to call it, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much for watching. If you joined in, something very, very different. But yes, I hope to see you on the next one. Have a good day and rest of your weekend, whatever you're doing. And I'll see you.